I'm going to do two poems, not stories, but yeah, narrative, I guess. The first one, not so much. It's called Scroll, the first one. How many hundreds of thousands of miles do you scroll, losing the little thoughts? Like a million motes of dust, suspended in a pinstripe of morning light. Like abandoned cobwebs or ragged sails. Or a stranger's subtle glance, missed on a metro commute, that might unravel a tome of wordless fiction. Even rich flavors deregister in the lunch of sugared reflections. Brazen ants roll boulders to the queen of their labyrinth. In the busy street corner, the homeless man washed in Rembrandt light is unseen. Every grog blossom is a microcosm. In the trees outside of town, the volley of birdsong sung, the forest falls to silence at sunset. Thank you. This one's called Notes from a Day. You'd say you rise with the morning star, Venus and her chariot of doves, dragging dawn from space and spilling her watercolors into the sky. And you rise in your rented room with its friendly, flesh-colored gecko statuesque over the door, and its racking of dirty socks on the floor. With its aircon cold as winter's fist around your brain, and its walls wet from tears that have seeped through defiant dreams. You listen to the drift and whisper of your waking thoughts, and wonder what the width of each thought is, and how deep its colors are. And you realize, in fact, that the walls are wet from the dirty rain as it splutters through the window you left open. Saigon is always trying to find a way in, and so you reach out to close it. But the rain doesn't last, and the sun heaves back out from behind its thick belly of clouds sagging over the city. And so you reopen the window, and now hear the bowels of Saigon rumbling, the clank and shudder of construction, the disjointed symphony of traffic. Around noon, you head out to forage for lunch on your scooter, and the world wraps its cyclone of action around you. Outwards from your eye, the storm of life spins. Outwards from the hot glistening roads and roofs, the steam roils thickly in a skyward dance. Outwards in a spectral tangle, the pungent fumes of trucks and buses to gather and brood and pour down again in the afternoon. Outwards from radial arms of rickety scaffolding fly sparks to form angel wings around an archived man, bareheaded, barefoot and goggleless, as he grinds through the city's spines and tendons with a metal disc, like a metal replica of the sun that beats on his bare back. Outward from the shadow of a high-rise flies a man on a motorbike with a full glass door strapped to his back, while smaller dragonflies glint in a wheel in the smog overhead. Out from the Taudian motorway, traffic swirls around an ancient smiling woman atop a mountain of tattered material, balancing precariously on a bicycle. Like a queen of rag and bone perched on her throne and using stilts to pedal. Stilts. Outflow your thoughts in associative clusters, like the families of 4 and 5, fitted snugly on single bikes that you bob and weave between. Dad with time enough to text or smoke while baby steers. you grew up so far from here, where the inner monologues of infancy are mostly forgotten, though sometimes in symbols resurfacing on the tide of your memory, remnants of dream interwoven beneath like bubbles trapped in ice. After lunch, you pass Diamond Plaza with its ranks of mannequins, outward staring, dripping in designer gear, porcelain white as death, proliferating like porcelain flowers out of a glass castle, shining and reflective. And you wonder what is reflected in the surface of the thoughts of the smiling young lad in shabby uniform, as he guards the entrance to bourgeois heaven.